What is up, everybody? What is going on, man? We ready to do this Halloween gauntlet, man. Get some autumn cards. Excited to get some new, a different type of event, man. This is actually exciting for me. Should be pretty good, though. Nice, well, I wouldn't say nice looking cards, but different looking cards, better than regular cards. And even an Elite Pro. So the very first time we have a flash event that has the ability to get an Elite Pro. That is exciting. Dennis Rodman, small forward, power forward, good position. It's not a position for me that I have too many of, so that's good. And he's pretty decent on defense, really good rebounder. But anyway, happy Halloween to everybody. Hopefully everybody has a good afternoon or good day. To me, or for me, it's raining here, so that's going to be pretty difficult to go trick-or-treating tonight. What is up, Big Mo? What is up, John? Happy Halloween to you guys. Let's get this gauntlet going. We're going to have to grind a lot because I'm going to be out quite a bit tonight, probably at least 3 or 4 hours, so I'm gonna miss some refreshes. I'm gonna miss some refreshes tonight, so I'll probably have to put in a little bit extra money just to make sure that I can get it done, of course, unless I want to stay up all night. And if you remember the stream on Sunday night, I did not get an elite, which means I should be pretty close. I think that maybe if we get lucky, we should get an elite this stream. That'll be nice. It's raining over here too. Well, maybe close to where I live. Do you live in Texas? But obviously, you know, it rains a lot of places at a lot of different times. I wonder how hard this elite gauntlet or the elite flash is gonna be. If it's gonna be just as hard as the other elite gauntlets. When we have the regular elites gauntlets, I had to do the +5s, which I might be able to do the +7s. Maybe. I have enough. I have 15 of them, so it's possible I could do the +7s. For sure the +5s, but I don't know if it's gonna be harder or gonna be easier. Chicken Nugget with the $2 donation. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween to you as well, man. Thank you for coming out. You are right on time today. Right when the stream starts, man. Hopefully your Halloween is good. I don't know if everybody is going to go out tonight, but I certainly am. We actually have a big party. Let's see. We got my son, his mom, his sisters, her boyfriend, a whole bunch of people. We got like 8 deep. We're gonna be 8, 9 people, something like that, going out tonight. So everybody's gonna be dressed up. Well, not me, but all the kids are gonna be dressed up. Fee, what is going on? Giannis, Keon, Antonio, what is up? I'm gonna dress up as Devin Booker, man. That's definitely a good costume. Henny God. We are definitely going to get... It definitely isn't going to take much to get him, though. Definitely not going to take much. I think everybody has 24 hours to be able to get that card. That will definitely be a pretty easy one to get. You live in Oklahoma. Okay. Well, pretty close to Texas, so you know how them rainstorms are. Span across a couple states, so that's not surprising. Can hang out for a little bit, like an hour. That's awesome. How am I doing? I'm not doing too bad. Pretty tired. Had to stay up really late last night. Did a lot of grinding, of course, on Supercard, and then my other games. You know, I, of course, grind this game. I grind Supercard, and I do videos and streams and stuff sometimes on those. But there's also a couple other mobile games that I play constantly every day that I put just, I don't want to say just about as much work, but quite a bit amount of work in. Especially with Injustice. I put in a whole bunch of work on that mobile game. I think we're going to pull an elite, man. I have a feeling we're going to get an elite this time. I got my inventory cleaned out, as close to cleaned out as I can possibly get. We only have like 266 maybe. You're eating barbecue chicken. I really don't like chicken. Strangely enough, I really don't like chicken very much. I'll eat it, not just because it's bad or anything like that. I just don't really like the taste of it. But I'll still eat it if it's around. If it's free. If it's a free meal, I'll eat it. I can hang out until the trick-or-treaters start coming. I didn't know they do, I didn't know they did Halloween and stuff all the way over there. I know they don't do it in every country, but I wouldn't think that they would do it in every country. But I guess I never really was sure what countries they actually do it in. They always done Halloween in the UK. That's cool. Everybody dress up and do all that stuff. Anybody here in the chat gonna dress up for anything for Halloween? Man, I haven't dressed up for Halloween in a really long time. I don't even honestly remember the last time I dressed up for Halloween. Probably sometime in college. Man, that would have been nice if one of them was the Sean Marion for the Gauntlet. That's the only autumn card I have. I know some people open some autumn packs and stuff, so maybe they have some of these cards already. Maybe this is a sign that we're going to start getting some elites in these Flash Gauntlets. That would be really cool. But of course, here in maybe like 2 weeks, maybe a week and a half, I guess now, that we'll probably be in the next tier. So then maybe they will start putting in elites when we get to the next tier anyway. The first 3v3 pro event. Hoping that I get more elite dupes. Last elite I got was Hassan Whiteside. Another center, man. I have too many centers. I hope I don't get him. I think I have him already. I think I have the single. Not that I would complain if it was the dupe, but definitely would like to get somebody different. Small forward or power forward. Or a foil. A foil dupe would be really nice. God, we get a lot of picks. I guess I really didn't think. Do we normally get 16 picks? I was thinking it was only like 12 or something. I don't know why. I would think we're bound to get an elite during this stream. Maybe even get that Trevor Ariza ultra rare, so we can get that out of the catalog finally. I can get rid of them in my inventory. We always got 16 picks in the Gauntlet. I don't know why. Good thing I cleaned out my inventory, that is for sure. I had to delete. The last event was King of the Court, and so I had to delete all of the Kendall Gills and get rid of all of the uncommons and everything that I used for that King of the Court, just so I can have enough room. Just pulled an Olin Depot, but I already have him pro'd. Yeah, I think the only elite that I've actually pulled so far that I already had duped up was Russell Westbrook. So I still have him, and he's the only one I think that I've pulled off the draft board. The Epic Primes, though, on the other hand, I think I've pulled like 6 or 7 of those that I already had duped up. I wonder if we're ever gonna see some perks in these events. I'm almost starting to get the feeling that they don't want to put in the perks for the team events to get those Throwback Thursdays and Rookie Stars. I don't want to be, you know, negative, pessimistic about it, I should say, but it doesn't feel like we're gonna get them. I don't know. Maybe they'll put them in there when we get new, when we reach that new tier. How is the game volume, by the way? Can y'all hear the game volume, or is the game volume too loud, too soft? Whenever I turned on my Streamlabs today, all my settings or some reason was reset, so I had to redo all of my volume settings and everything. And I couldn't remember what level I set the game volume at before. I don't even think I have any cards to feed in all of these extra cards. You can hear it? Okay, that's good. As long as you can hear it, I don't want it to just be silent. I might have a couple epics that I haven't trained yet. But I don't think that there's many, if any at all. I think this week we're going to do... I was thinking that this week I was going to do a Rivals Clash, like, updated strategy guide or whatever, thinking that the Flash event was going to be Rivals Clash. But since it's the Gauntlet... I guess it looks like I'm gonna have to try to make that Rivals Clash video probably late Friday or early Saturday. Oh, I do have some. Kevin Knox and Bridges both need to be leveled up. I'm gonna try to just use the Epic Pros. The same exact deck that I used in all the other Rivals Clashes with just the Epics. I'm going to try to use that same deck except the Pro version of them and see how they work. Going to have a busy week in the game. Well, it's going to be even more busy if for some reason they drop us some team perks. Because I know at least for everybody on my team, man, if they drop those team perks for the event, I think most of us are going to go pretty hard on the game. Try to get, especially if there's a difference between first place and second through 10. If there is a difference in the perks between those two spots, I think a lot of us are probably going to go pretty hard on the game if there is team perks. Hopefully we get them. Can't believe what happened with the TBG. I know, man. I know. Like I said, I thought that Christine or whatever was still a general at that time. I was thinking she was, and that's who I thought it did it. But I don't know. I don't think it was easy. And I definitely know it wasn't me, so that really doesn't leave much to choose from. But at least we're going to win. And I forgot to tell you, Keon, that on the last TBG I got a SummerSlam. I can't remember who it was, though. But most of the time I only get Goliaths anyway, so it's really not going to matter. I mean, we're guaranteed a Goliath for this one since we're going to win. And so it's really not going to be too much difference, but I did get a SummerSlam last time. I can't remember who it was though. It was that makes 5 of the team got SummerSlam. Dang. I guess they have cycles. We do them, and most of the team doesn't get them, and then we do another one, and then most of the team does get them. Baker, what is going on, man? Welcome to the stream, dude. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween to everybody else too. If you're just joining us, man, happy Halloween. If you do celebrate Halloween where you are at. Weather is not looking good for us today. That is for sure. It's only 11 a.m. where I am at. So we're not going to go trick-or-treating for a good 6 or 7 more hours or something like that. But it does not look good right now. It's dark outside. It is raining. I don't know if it's cold or not. Probably not. It doesn't get cold very often. But it's not going to make trick-or-treating too pleasant. I don't even know if I have an umbrella. Definitely can't be grinding on the gauntlet if I don't have an umbrella. Has anyone compared the stats of the Dennis Rodman just to see how, I guess, much better it is? If it is better than the regular foils, or how much better it is than regular cards? Has anybody compared that in the chat? Someone already knocked on your door asking for candy? Dang. What time is it there? Is it in the afternoon, like 4 or 5 or something? I know when my son was a little kid, you know, 2, 3, 4, whatever, we would go about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, well before it was dark. We wanted to get all the trick-or-treating out before it was dark. It is 4:20 for you right now. Alright. It's almost time. What time does it get dark over there? It won't get dark here until like 7:38. Let me get that elite pull to start off the stream. Or that Trevor Ariza. I really want that Trevor Ariza. Or we could just do it the very last card. Another Raymond Felton, dude. I get that guy all of the time. It's 11 a.m. Bro, you're on the same time zone as me. 11 a.m. and somebody trick-or-treating already? That's crazy. Clocks are back, so it started getting dark already. The ultra rare. I need one more Trevor Ariza ultra rare to complete the ultra rare catalog. I have one of them, but I need the pro in order to complete the ultra rare part. I have almost all of the epics done. I think I'm only missing a couple. Probably like maybe 8 pros for the epics, and maybe like 1 or 2 where I don't have the single or the pro. But with the ultra rare, all I'm missing is the Trevor Ariza Duke, and I'll have everything. I'm about to get kids Kool-Aid packs. You should make a you should make a little stand out there and put sugar-free Kool-Aid. their parents will come by and say, "Oh, Mom, look, sugar-free Kool-Aid. Can we have some? There's no sugar." I bet they'll love it. Best thing that can happen is getting another pro Goliath, no doubt. That's almost the best thing that can happen just about every single TBG that we do. Because until I got that SummerSlam 18, I think it was 8 of them in a row. 8 TBGs in a row. I didn't get a SummerSlam until that one. So I was almost hoping for a the other card that I got as well, the Goliath. I got a SummerSlam and a Goliath. The Goliath I got, I already had duped up. And the previous TBG, the Goliath I got, I already had duped up as well. So the last two, both the Goliaths I already had. My dad always has a cooler of beer to give out to adults during trick-or-treating. There's actually this one house in this neighborhood that we go to that does up Halloween like crazy. Like their front yard, their garage, their house. I mean the entire, they're on this little cul-de-sac. So it's kind of like off, not by too many houses, which is kind of nice. Kind of in the dark, and they got these big trees out front. But they have their entire house done up, and they open up their garage, and in their garage is like a witch's, I don't know, den or something, where they got almost where it looks like all this witchcraft stuff. And they give out drinks to the adults. They got adult drinks, mixed drinks. They got like shots, beers, wine coolers. They got even Capri Suns and Sunny Delights for the kids, and they got food, and they got all sorts of stuff, man. It's like the house to go to in the neighborhood. It's really nice. And all the decorations are really nice too. They always dress up, and they always have all these sound effects, and it's a really cool place. So there are a couple people that that gives out alcohol that we go to, that when we make our rounds. I don't really drink though, so I don't ever get it, but I usually just get a Capri Sun. Network is slow today, man. I don't know if it's the network or if it's my connection. When I tried to sign on to YouTube earlier today, like when I was making my thumbnail, I got done with my thumbnail, went on to YouTube. Right when I logged onto YouTube, it said cannot connect. And I was like, oh man, like right before the stream started, I'm going to have internet problems. But I don't know, for some reason it just like lagged out or something, and I started it back up. It didn't work. I sat it there for a couple minutes, and then it worked. So I don't know if it's me or the internet or a combination of both, but the game seems really slow too. The game seems really slow. It keeps doing waiting on network type of stuff. The game keeps kicking me out. Okay, pretty slow. Okay, maybe it's not just me then. Imagine giving kids money. That would be a great YouTube video. I know, dude. I mean, I'm not Mr. Beast though. Definitely not Mr. Beast. But that would be kind of neat. That would be kind of neat to do a YouTube video of Halloween and going trick-or-treating and all that type of stuff. Patrick, I've been having trouble on the game. Noah, getting lag. Maybe they have, maybe it's because obviously that maybe every single event, right? Especially the Flash events. There's going to be a lot of people that don't play just because of the fact that they're just Epic Prime cards, right? But this event, since there are not only elite cards that are going to be in the Flash event, but we have autumn cards as well. So maybe maybe part of that is just the fact that there's probably more people on. I would willing to bet that there are more people playing the Flash event right now than any other Flash event that we've had so far this year, just so they could get those autumn cards and to get that autumn elite pro. So that's probably one factor. I was gonna say Mr. Beast will probably do that. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me, man. That dude definitely gives out a lot of money. A lot of money. There's this house that when you go to gives each person 5, what is that, €1? Is that what that little symbol is? I know when taking my younger brothers, younger sisters. That's nice, man. Free money is always cool, especially on Halloween, man. You go to, especially if they're kids that can actually use the money, not like a 3 or 4-year-old, but you know, someone like my son, if he came across, you know, like $5 or something, he'd want to buy like an Xbox pack, like a I don't know, something for one of his games that he needs, like some sort of currency or something. He would really like that. Hope you're doing well, Noah. Hope you're doing well too, man. Hope you are having a good Halloween. It is the pound. Okay. We are the only European country that don't use the euro. Oh, okay. I have not been to the UK. I've only been to, as far as Europe goes anyway, I've only been to Holland and to Belgium. So both of those places use the euro. I have not been to the UK yet. They're loving giving me these rare cards. Just finished the first ladder of the gauntlet, man. You're ahead of me, no doubt. Just pulled Epic Prime Spinner, and it was a support. Where did you go when you were in the Marines? I was stationed on Kaneohe Bay in Hawaii. So a lot of people think that, oh man, you're lucky to go to Hawaii, but it actually wasn't very nice. I actually didn't really enjoy it that much. I would have preferred to be stationed at like Pendleton or something, you know, on an actual landmass, so I could travel somewhere and be able to get out of the city and stuff. Being trapped on an island with that many other, like 7 military bases and not very many options to go anywhere. All you have is sunshine and beaches. And while lots of people like sunshine and beaches, I would prefer not to be around there. Are you going to spend credits on the gauntlet? Yep. I spend credits during every stream when there's streams like this, like King of the Court and for the gauntlet, just so we could do the refreshes. But other than that, I'm going to try to get through it without spending any. If I have to spend some, since it is cards that I actually want, like the Autumn Elites, I will spend credits if I have to, but King of the Court and the Gauntlet, we always spend credits during the stream just so we could do the refreshes faster. And we don't have to watch ads and things like that. That's just too much time. But we will wait for this one. I'm going to wait till this one refreshes 45 seconds. That way I don't waste a game night because the time resets once you refill. If I refill right now, it just goes to the max, and so I waste a game night. So we'll just wait a quick 30 seconds, and then we'll start another one. Are they going to add the card limit when a new tier comes out? I would say probably not. If they add a increased card limit, I probably wouldn't expect that until at least 2 more tiers, like Superstar, or what would be Superstar. I mean, of course, I'm hoping for a new tier. I know last year we had Star, and so far all of the tiers are exactly the same. All of the colors are exactly the same, but I would like a different tier. I mean, I would like a different color. I don't want it to be predictable. I want them to shake it up. Shake it up, make a new tier, make a new color. That would be nice. I feel like people wouldn't mind if you did ads for the game and just talk to the chat while it runs. You know, you're probably right for the most part, Patrick. I think that you're probably right just because of the fact that, you know, interaction with the chat and stuff is always fun. But for me personally, I mean, I grind the game. I do grind the game, and I try to spend as least amount of money as possible. But I'm so busy with working a lot, having my son, and doing all that stuff. I can never make it through events and get the event card without spending money anyway. And so the closest I've been this year was I only spent like 300 credits. That was the closest I've ever been. And so I end up spending anyway, and I know with the gauntlet, with this one, I pretty much guarantee that I'm going to have to spend the money anyway, so using these on the refreshes just gets me ahead. Anyway, Johnny, can you scroll through the tiers? Sorry, I missed that. Yeah, I'll look through the tiers. If you have not seen them, I'll show you the tiers real quick as soon as we get done with this match. Oh, should have watched an ads. Got 2, done them both. Then yeah, that's true. Am I gonna open a pack opening when Star Tier comes out? I would say probably not. It's hard enough. It's hard enough on me spending $5 a week on this game, let alone $20. I'm pretty much 24/7 broke. So that's pretty much how it is. I only spend money for the streams, just so I can use that to at least try to make the streams a little more seamless when it comes to the actual content that I give and what we do. Oh my gosh, look at that. We have a spinner. Should we upgrade this, guys? Before, if you caught the stream on, let's see, the stream on Sunday, I said I do not upgrade these anymore. I don't do it. I don't spend the credits on them because I think it's a waste of money. But just for you guys, I think we're going to have to do it. Noah says yes. Daniel says yes. All right. And being I could get the extra 2 credits through the, I guess, the free credits in a couple hours. So that's not a big deal. We'll still be in the hundreds, which is nice. So let's upgrade this. I don't think it's worth it either, Patrick. I said last stream that I stopped paying credits just because I've been getting like 1 out of 15. 1 out of 15 spinners is a card. And so I don't know. Maybe this is going to be the 15th one because it's been a heck of a lot of spinners. But you remember in the results video, I also said I have not pulled an offensive support in forever. And so that's also a possibility. Also a possibility. Oh, look at that. God, that was worth that 25 credits. God dang it. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for that. That was awesome. Just what I wanted. But like I said, man, in the previous stream on Sunday, I just said, man, they're just not even worth it. Even though you can get elites, and even though you can get foil cards, my rate is like 1 out of 25 or 1 out of 15, and that's just not worth it. I mean, that many credits just for one single elite card is not worth it, considering you pull garbage like that most of the time anyway. Did the math. You can't complete the gauntlet without spending. Well, I would be surprised if you couldn't do that, because you do have, last year I might agree with that, just for the fact that we didn't have free game nights. But this year you can do 20 game nights today and 20 game nights tomorrow. So for me, I have 40 total game nights that I can use. And so those 40 total game nights is quite a bit of points. I mean, that's a lot of points. And so I would think that you could get it done free as long as you hit not only the 20 today, but the 20 tomorrow as well when it refreshes. You should be good. Just got the J.R. Smith, which is a dupe. Which J.R. Smith is that? All the elite spinner I got was all elite. I've gotten an elite spinner like right off the bat only a few times. I've gotten epic primes. See, if you get an epic prime, you have to still pay the 25 credits. So there's no free ad, even though usually all the other ones, the very first upgrade is a free ad. When you pull the epic prime, there is no free ad. You just have to pay the 25 credits. You can get an elite player off the epic prime one. Yes, you can. And your chances of getting that elite card on the epic prime one are just as good. I mean, it feels like it's just as good. There are two, right? There's 2 elite players on the elite spinner, but yet 1 out of 15 times or something like that, at least with my rates, we're getting. Look at this, waiting on network. If this thing kicks me out and wastes an entire game night, I'm going to be pretty mad. All right. But there's 2 elites already on the draft board, or on the spinner. And yet it takes that many spinners in order to pull one. So, oh, you got the Autumn J.R. Smith, I guess from a pack or something? You can only miss 1 refresh with hot streaks, but you'll probably get more hours you can miss. Dang. Yeah, I would think with the 40 free game nights, you should be okay. And grit. I mean, we've already pulled a couple grits. Yeah, most of our team is going to finish for free, including me. That's good. Why does it say... Why does it say WWE Supercard in the bottom of the description? The bottom of what description? I don't know why it would say that in... You talking about on the actual video? Is that one of those ones that has those little hashtags of? Waiting on network for me? Yeah, it has to be the fact that since they have autumn cards, there's just so many people playing. I think it's just that there's quite a bit of people playing and they are trying to get these autumn cards. So the network could be a little bit overloaded. Of course, they probably don't have the best of servers. The game keeps kicking you out as well. I stop it on the red focus. Got 2 elite players. It has worked 2 times in a row. I mean, sometimes it works. I'm trying to stop it on the elite focus. Or sometimes it works trying to stop it on the red focus. But I would have to say that I don't think that that works. That it's not when you stop it. Just for the fact that it's not that difficult to stop it on the place that you want to stop it. And if it was consistent in which when you push the button it stopped at the same spot, people would be getting elite cards every single time. Because it's really not that hard to stop it where you want to stop it. The game keeps kicking you out, dang. Below the description, it says gaming is W. That is weird. Let me see if I can see that on my YouTube gaming page. Huh. You were right. I don't know why it says that. I do not know why it would say that. Like, I just looked on the gaming page and like right below my name, it says WWE Supercard. I don't have anything in the settings that say Supercard on it either. That's really weird. I don't know what that is. I don't know why it would do that. I mean, I've streamed Supercard before, but why it would actually say Supercard still when I don't have anything in there that... God, it still says it. It has the little box there that says Supercard. That's gonna bother me. That is actually gonna bother me. I don't know how to get rid of that. Let me see if I could change. Let me change the game to, it's saying, I just put MYNBA2K19 instead. Let me see if that worked. Because it might be the fact that it might be because on MYNBA2K19 they don't have an actual game in the system as one that you can actually select. Alright, I changed it to MYNBA2K19. Let me know if that changed, if it actually changed it or did anything to it. I don't know. Maybe it didn't. Dang, the game keeps kicking you out. Baker and John both got booted. Used the hot streak plus 114 and took away the 14. That doesn't make sense. Definitely doesn't make sense. Chris, when is the next tier coming out? I think it's going to be, we have Rivals Clash next, then we have the next Gauntlet. I think it's going to be after the Gauntlet. So, approximately, not this coming Monday, but the Monday after that, I would think, will be the next tier. Just a guess, though. Just won a Gauntlet game and lost points. Yeah. That's weird. That's the second person that said that. I wonder if, I don't know if I'm not paying attention to any of my points, so I don't know if it's actually happening to me or not. Is it possible to finish free to play? I think it is. I mean, you have 20 free game nights, right? 20 free game nights, watch ads, 20 today, 20 tomorrow. I think you should be able to get it done. I wouldn't think that you could sleep for 10 hours and get it done. I mean, you'll probably have to wake up a little bit or not sleep as much. But I still think you can probably do it, no doubt. Especially if you get quite a bit of grits, too. That's going to make it a lot easier. And depending on what your last tier is for the Gauntlet, since it's an elite card, I'm going to expect it to be just as hard as the regular elite Gauntlet, because I can only do the +5s on the regular Gauntlet on the last elite ladder. So if it's just that hard, it's gonna be even longer. So maybe not if you have to do the +5s, but if you could do the +7s, that's probably why a lot of people are watching. Huh. People are saying they are uploading the game for the next tier, and Friday, the main event, will have the next. You're talking about this Friday? This Friday? Man, if they make the new tier this Friday, this soon, I mean, that's only 8 days to prepare for the next Gauntlet. That is not much time at all. That is not a lot of time. Because if they make it just 1 week before the actual Gauntlet, and the next Gauntlet is going to be the next tier as well, that's going to make it really hard to be able to complete it in only, 7 days. To get it ready in 7 days. Going to be like a solid 2 pointers the whole time. Nobody can get on right now? That is weird. I mean, there's been a couple times where it's been saying waiting on network and stuff, but I mean, at least I think I'm still on. It appears that I'm still on anyway. You've not pulled a grit yet. Close the app and reopen it. Having network. Yeah, that's what I normally do whenever mine's having problems, is I just close it and reopen it. It could be a little different though, because on, I don't know, maybe I have just a little bit better connection considering this is on BlueStacks, which is on my computer, which is hardwired to my modem. So I don't use Wi-Fi when I play, at least on BlueStacks. It's hardwired through my computer. So maybe I have just a little bit better connection than most people. You can't even get to the main screen. That is weird. They are doing something. My deck tier is Elite Plus. Yeah, if it's Elite Plus right now, I mean, it's gonna be still gonna be really hard on if they make a new tier. I mean, the new tier is gonna be pretty tough. Even for me, Elite Plus Plus, it's gonna be really tough. The game is tripping. I pulled back-to-back epic primes and looked in my deck and don't have them no more. Finished the Gauntlet ladder, but it, what the hell is going on, dude? Halloween and the game's bugging out. My game is broke, and I mean, for everybody that is like having issues with the game, I would say that what I would recommend is, obviously, besides the troubleshooting tips, is, you know, besides for just turning it off and turning back on. I mean, if you get a bunch of people to tweet, you know, 2K, at least their 2K page, send in a support ticket. I mean, it takes no time to send in a support ticket. It takes no, I mean, obviously, if you can't get on, then you can't send in support tickets. But send them a tweet on Twitter. And if enough people do it, I'm sure that they'll fix it or something like that. My game is broke and my reset, so you can't pull anything. That is weird. I don't know what is going on. I definitely don't know what's going on. I just saw Holden Smith. What is going on, man? Welcome to the channel. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. In the description, we have a link to our Discord channel. If you have not seen that, we have a 2K Discord. Anybody else, too, that is new to the channel that has not seen it, the link for the Discord is in the description. Feel free to go stop by, check it out. Definitely a lot of fun over there. But thank you for stopping by, and thanks for the sub, man. It won't give you your resets. That stinks. Which finger is the new tier? I'm not exactly sure what you mean. What do I think the new tier is gonna be? Maybe. I mean, the way it's going, they're at the exact same tiers as they were last year. So I hope it's not gonna be star. I hope it's not yellow, and I hope it's not called star. I would like to see something different. But who knows? Keon, what is up, man? Welcome back. Mine is working fine, aside from some waiting for network issues and pulling cards. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people are having issues. A lot of people seem to be having issues in the chat, but like I said, you know, I would be willing to bet that maybe, at least if you can't get on, I don't know if you can still send support tickets when you can't get on. Probably not, but maybe just tweet them. I mean, that's, what else can you do except tweet them? And I'm sure if enough people send them a tweet, that maybe they'll look at it, hopefully. Cat Daddy had issues with Supercard yesterday, letting people in the game. That's not good. And it didn't count your last 3 games. How is that possible? I need to start paying attention to how many points that I have, just to see if it's actually happening to me as well. Right now we are at 21. I haven't noticed anything funny happening or losing points or anything. But like I said, I haven't been keeping up with how many points I have. But we're getting resets. So it, even though it was a rare, I mean, it still reset the draft board. Fix mine by playing a game of R3. All right. Well, I guess maybe everybody should try that. Everybody in the chat that hasn't tried it, at least give it a shot. I mean, it can't hurt anything to give it a shot. If it works for one person, maybe it'll work for 2. Try a different game mode real quick. Maybe even a quick game. Maybe just that you have to get back, I don't know, connected to the network or something like that. Maybe that'll get you back to it. Speaking of which, when is LMS supposed to start? Is that supposed to be tonight? Or this afternoon, or what? I mean, I haven't been on in a couple hours, so I don't know if they put up a preview yet or not. I would think it would be sometime today though, right? Just because today is Halloween. Okay, that's about enough of that. I mean, not that, yeah. I don't need to look at that. We're still pulling grits too. So that's actually nice. I didn't see what my points were. We should be at 28. Still don't understand why Terry Porter doesn't have a team bonus. That's interesting. I did not know that. His card says that he doesn't have a team bonus. Let me look at that. 34 offense, 34 playmaking. 34 offense, 34 playmaking to team. Well, that figures. I mean, you got to figure that they, I mean, they have no quality control. I don't understand that either. I mean, he definitely should have one. He should have a team bonus. I mean, he's an event card. That'll probably be something that is never fixed, like a lot of things. Honestly, the fall cards are what happened after Cat Daddy and 2K played around with Photoshop for 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand what they did with the autumn cards or the fall cards. I don't get it at all. I don't understand. I pulled an elite, but unfortunately it's Rudy Gay from the Kings. I already have him pro'd. Those are the worst feelings when you get that elite pull and you already have them duped up. Definitely know that feeling. It could be possible though on the Terry Porter. I mean, I haven't checked it. Maybe I'll, try to pay attention next time. Next time it comes up, I'll try to look. But it could be possible that it still gives you the team bonus, but just doesn't say it. And so next time it comes up, next game, I'll actually look to see if anybody hasn't checked already. Because maybe it's just an error in the typing or something like that. Because it definitely should. We definitely should get team bonuses. Still getting points too. How did I get to 42 already? Because I was just at 21. Did I have a grit, I guess? I didn't even think that I had a grit. Maybe I did. Guess I would have had to. We've gotten one just about every draft board the last like 3 or 4. Cow, how's the stream going, man? It's going good. How are you doing today? Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween to everybody else too that is new to the stream and that is just stopping by. Got any tips for pulling better cards on the draft board? There really is no tips, man. You just pull and hope you get lucky. I haven't found any method or any way to pick the cards that has given me, I guess, better pulls. I am almost certain that it does not matter what, the order in which you do it. It's like predetermined on what pull you are pulling your reset on. So you could go in left to right, top to bottom. It's not going to make a difference if before the draft board starts, if it's predetermined that you're going to pull on the 16th card, then it doesn't matter what 16 cards you pull. You're just pulling on the 16th card. That's how I think they do it. Just a theory, but that's how I think it's done. Now I pulled the Epic Spinner. I'm going to upgrade to Epic Prime. Yeah, the only reason I did it was just for everybody here in the stream. Just so y'all could see an elite spinner. But normally, like I said, I don't upgrade anymore. Not spending the 25 credits just to throw them away for a level up card or a focus card. Or even another offensive support. I was 28 before that. Okay. Definitely not paying attention to how many points I have. I do see that I'm going up, though. So that's all that matters. It's not subtracting any points from me. And we're making pretty good progress, too. Got another 14. We should be able to get the first 2 done in the first 2 hours. I mean, I think that's pretty solid. Just finished watching some Devin Booker highlights. Awesome, man. That definitely sounds like a good video. Just rolled into an elite spinner and got an elite foil Chris Paul. That's what I like to hear, man. That's what I like to hear. The Chris Paul that I have right now, I do have the same elite foil Chris Paul, and I pulled it from a spinner as well. So one of the very few cards, one of the very few elite cards that I've pulled on an actual spinner out of the, I don't know, 100 elite spinners that I've had so far this year, has been that Chris Paul foil. So that's awesome, man. That's a good pull. Haven't been lucky enough to get any foil pros though, but still nice to pull those on the spinners. Sam, what is up, dude? Welcome. You are late. Hey, better late than never, right? Definitely better late than never. Glad you could stop by. Happy Halloween to you. How many elite pros do I have? I have 15 or 16. 15 or 16, something like that. 15, I think. Had to go eat some lunch. I'll be watching the stream later. Good luck and go Suns. That's what I'm talking about, man. Go Suns. That's the support I like to see. Gotta wish the Suns good luck. I didn't watch any basketball yesterday, man. Didn't watch any basketball yesterday. Of course, had to work. Then got home and then saw all of this autumn stuff. The Gauntlet. Had to do a couple things for that and then grind a bunch of games. And so just decided to watch a movie instead of basketball. So I actually didn't watch anything yesterday. I didn't even see the scores either. That reminds me, I should check out the scores. Oh, there weren't too many games yesterday. What was that? Only 8 games. Rockets got beat again, bro. They got blown out. Cavs won a game. Oh, they beat the Hawks. Okay, well, that's really not saying much, but the Cavs actually won a game. How about Kemba Walker this year, though, too? And the Hornets, man, Kemba Walker's been tearing stuff up. Oh, Klay Thompson. I did see that highlight. I actually did see that highlight. The 14 threes that he was able to put together. I'm actually surprised, though, in this day and age, I guess, with the way that basketball has gone and the way that people are playing nowadays. I'm surprised that, you know, it's not higher than 14. There was the first Flash event worth doing. Yes, it's definitely worth doing. No doubt. Well, I think the very first Flash event, or the first couple Flash events, were worth doing just because I needed those epic Prime Pros for the Gauntlet. So the first couple Flashes were good for me. And I still use the Flashes for getting cards for the catalog anyway, because I'm trying to complete the catalog. So in that case, you know, they do help. There was a murderer in Chicago. Are you referring to a... Okay, not a game. Chicago didn't play. So you're talking about literally. It's not good. That is not good. He could have got more, but he sat out the last 20 minutes of the game. Yeah, I mean, like, if you're gonna go out of your way to break the record, right? He knew how close he was. He knew he was gonna break the record. I mean, why not just go all out? Why not try to get 20? Like, if you're gonna get the record, like, get the record and make it worth getting. You know, go as hard as you can. See how many you can get in one game. If you're that hot, why not try to go for 20? Oh, when Golden State beat us. Okay. I got you. Oh, it was against the Bulls. I get what you're saying. Okay. I get what you're saying. I guess I didn't even realize who Klay Thompson was playing, or who the Warriors were playing. It was actually against the Bulls. Like I said, I didn't watch much yesterday, just for the fact that, and didn't see too many highlights. But yeah, I got you now. How do you do the Flash events? Well, pretty much the same way you do normal events. Just play. Pretty much just play. The Gauntlet is going to be really hard, though. If you are just starting Rain, if you are just getting into the game, the Gauntlet is going to be pretty tough for you, because the Gauntlet is just all about best cards. All the other events you can complete with not very good cards. The Gauntlet, on the other hand, is going to be tough, because as you increase the tiers, the cards get better. And it's going to come to a point, especially if you're new, where you will not be able to go any further. So in that case, you just got to grind the game or either buy packs. That's pretty much the only things you can do. How many credits do you think it'll take to get both Robins? I mean, I think you can get it without spending any credits. You just have to be sure to hit your 20 refreshes today, 20 refreshes tomorrow, and just not sleep as much as you normally would, or maybe set your alarm or something like that. But I have fairly good confidence you can do it without spending credits. And so how many credits you actually have to spend in order to get it, well, that's just going to determine how many game nights you miss and how many hours you sleep. But I'm fairly certain you can get it done without spending any if you don't waste any time. You're an elite, just didn't know that much about the game. Got your 2000 game ladder. Don't know if flash events were something different than like the gauntlet. Oh. There is no doubt that the gauntlet is the exact same. I mean, it's the exact same gauntlet as you normally would have. And so, same exact gauntlet, same exact thing. Same exact type of event. So just go into your deck editor or whatever and just let them put in your best cards and then just play the gauntlet like you normally play it, like regular events. Patterson is better than the epic Anthony Davis. You know, I actually might, being that we're coming up on the Rivals Clash for the next event, maybe we should just use the gauntlet cards. That's what I might end up doing anyway, because right now I have one epic prime. I have one epic prime autumn card. And we're getting 2 more epic prime autumn cards, so maybe I'll just put in 3 autumn cards for the Rivals Clash and see how that works. I would use just 3 epics, but I don't have an epic autumn. The autumn that I got for free was an epic prime, so maybe I'll just put in those. Definitely worth testing out. Definitely worth testing out. Using those for the Rivals Clash instead. Oh yeah, just call it Flash just because it's a short event. That is the only reason. What levels should your deck be to get the Elite Halloween? Well, to get the Dennis Rodman, I mean, we don't know if the Elite is going to be as difficult as in the regular Gauntlet, because the regular Gauntlet you have 1 Elite card and then 2 Elite event cards. And so depending on how difficult it is, if the very last tier is as difficult as the regular Elite in the regular Gauntlet, then I think you can probably get it done with the Epic Prime Plus without a problem. But if it's as difficult as the event card Elite tier, then you're gonna need Elite to Elite Plus for sure. And depending on if you want to do +5s or +7s, if it's the last tier, you need as many as, you know, the +5s last Gauntlet, I needed 10 Elites, 10 Elite Pros to be able to do those +5s. You need at least 15 or more to do the +7s. But we'll have to see how difficult it is. I don't know what level they're gonna make it. Tell you, we've been pulling a heck of a lot of rares though. Seems like just about every single reset has been a rare. Alright, so this actually might work out really good. Guys, this might actually work out really good for me. Last time we used 3 epics and 2 commons for the Rivals Clash, right? And so I already have an epic prime, and we got Ilgauskas that can play center position. We got Mike Conley, very strong on the offensive and playmaking, decent defense. And then I have the epic prime Sean Marion, which can play power forward. I think he's power forward. He's either small forward or power forward. Which is probably, let me see how good his defense and rebounding is, or defense and offense is. I think this actually might work out really good for the Rivals Clash. So he's both positions. He has strong offense and strong defense, which I thought he would probably have. And so that's what we're probably going to do. We're going to use the Sean Marion, we're going to use the Mike Conley and the Ilgauskas, and use those 3 cards for the Rivals Clash and put on 2 common cards. I think that'll be pretty good. Maybe even switch it up and use one of the foils. I don't know. I think we have a pretty solid deck though. Dennis, what is going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Happy Halloween. Hopefully your day is going good so far. Again, it is still raining here, so maybe the sun will come out before we go trick-or-treating tonight. Or I find some sort of umbrella that I can use. Thanks for the info. No problem, man. No problem. Like I said, we have never had a Flash event in which we were able to get an elite card. This is the very first Flash event that gave out an elite. Definitely the very first Flash event, Flash Gauntlet, that was that high too. So really don't know what level they're going to make it. I might use 3 Autumn Epic cards because I pulled an Epic Autumn card for the free one. See, I actually would prefer to use the Epic cards instead of the Epic Primes. But we'll give it a shot. We will give it a shot and see how it works out. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Who knows? But then we also have those 3 Epic Pros that we can use as well. I have a feeling though, that since we have the Gauntlet this time, right, I have a feeling that when we do Rivals Clash this weekend, we are going to come across a lot of teams that are going to have these Autumn cards in there. So that actually might not be a good thing for us. It might actually make the Rivals Clash a little bit more difficult. Based on last year, the elite in the flashes was slightly weaker than the normal. I mean, I hope it's weaker because I want to be able to do the +7s the whole way. I don't want to have to do +5s. +5s is obviously quite a few more games when you're talking about 200 and something points. We got just 2 grits in a row. That's what I like to see. And another rare. We've pulled, I think, like 10 rares in a row. But I'll take the grits, though. We're going to have this guy done here in just a second, too. Probably less than an hour and a half. So 1 hour and 30 minutes and have the first 2 ladders done. That's a pretty good jump. Finished the second ladder of the gauntlet. Now I'm going for the Gauskas. Well, John, I guess I thought I was doing really well, but you are ahead of me. So congrats to you, man. Good job. Did the Bucks play last night as well? No, they did not. Oh, this is nice. Tomorrow we have Bucks versus Celtics. Who do y'all think is going to win that game in the chat? That's the teams. That's the 2 best records in the NBA, right? Bucks and Celtics. Oh, I forgot about the Raptors. Okay. So the Celtics, I guess, have the 3rd best record, and the Bucks have the best. Raptors are at 7-1. Forgot about the Raptors. But still, Bucks Celtics should be a pretty good game. We got Bucks and Bucks. They're a force to be reckoned with, man. They look really good. Giannis looking like a beast, man. Suns and Spurs tonight. Hopefully that ends up being a good game. And it is on ESPN, really? Wow. So we got a game on tonight on ESPN. Suns and Spurs. Let me see if does Devin Booker, is he back healthy? And then they play the Raptors. So we have the Spurs tonight, and then Friday we get the Raptors. What's going on with the Rockets? I mean, I don't know if you've like ever caught any of the, I guess, previous streams or whatever when I've talked about the Rockets and stuff. I mean, I live in Houston, so I do root for the Rockets, but I've always thought that the Rockets were not, I guess, as good as their record indicates, and James Harden is not as reliable as a player as people think he is. I don't know. It's just when I watch him play and I watch the team play, it just never feels that they are that they were ever as good as, I guess, they win that many games. But I mean, obviously it's still early in the season and they could turn it around, and maybe that is why they're looking to add an extra piece, because maybe they are missing something and they need to fix it. But I mean, they have good players, no doubt. And losing their defenders, right? Yeah, I mean, you lose their the only guys on the team that could play defense, you know? You lose the two guys that were really your defensive, I guess, your best defensive players that played the most minutes. That makes it a little harder too. And no, we're definitely not referring to Ryan Anderson. What was I doing? Oh yeah, Epic Primes. Pull the Gus Williams, awesome. That is nice. We're still looking for that elite dude or an elite pull. I would have thought that we would get one today. Just because I didn't get one on Sunday at all Sunday during the event, and I hit quite a few resets. We didn't get one Sunday during the stream either. We got to be approaching 100 pretty quick. I think this is the very last card that I even have to be able to train up to. Is this the last one? Last one. Last one on the J.R. Smith, and we will be on to the Epic Primes. Dude, we're making some pretty good headway, though. It's going to give me a little bit of time. Like I said, tonight we're going to be out trick-or-treating. I won't be able to do any of the refreshes and stuff. I'll miss a couple. I'll miss a couple tonight, unfortunately. So we got to get as far ahead as we possibly can. Adam, what is going on, man? Welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome to the stream. Y'all never told me if it fixed. It did fix it. Look at that. So, it did fix, it did take off the supercard thing. And I guess that is for the fact that it just doesn't have the tag for MYNBA2K19. I don't know why, but when you upload a video or when you get ready to start a stream, there is this little drop down box in which you select the game that you're actually playing. And so you start to type in the game, and MYNBA2K19 actually doesn't come up. They don't have it entered into the system, or maybe not enough people do it, but for whatever reason it's not in the system. So I think that's why it had the supercard in there, was for the fact that supercard was the last game that I streamed that actually was in the system, and so it just kept that in there. So I guess I might have to leave it as NBA 2K19. Do you ever have an issue that 2K just closed on BlueStacks? Yes, I do. My BlueStacks, and it's weird because it says, what it says when it does it is that graphics failed to idolize or something like that. And it doesn't seem anything wrong with my actual computer because I have a pretty good graphics card, and the graphics on the actual BlueStacks is really nothing that special. I think it's just some sort of error or bug inside of BlueStacks, and it just crashes. Kind of like when you're playing a mobile app and the app just randomly crashes. So Gauntlet does that sometimes. It only gave us 7 points that time. Did we not use? I swore that I used my grit on that one. But it does do that sometimes. Yeah, it cost me game nights. It does. Man, it does. It has done that before. To me. Right in the middle of a game, it crashes, and then you lose your game night. I tell you, we are on a hot streak as far as these rares go. It wasn't on. Okay. Well, good. At least I know it was my fault and not an actual something wrong with the game. We finished the Smith at the same time. Well, I would have just finished it if I would have had my grit active, but I guess I didn't for whatever reason. How many ads do we get before we run out? It's 20. I mean, I haven't counted the exact number, but I believe it's 20. And be sure, Adam, be sure you know when it actually refreshes. Because, like, depending on your time zone, depending on where you live, like for me, it refreshes at 5 a.m. or something like that. I think it's about 5 a.m. And so you definitely want to hit all of the refreshes before it refreshes. And then that way you can get in 20 today and 20 after it refreshes. So don't so don't miss out on game nights just because you didn't use them all before the actual system refreshes itself. I keep forgetting to check the Terry Porter too. Okay, I'm going to remember next one. We got to check to see if Terry Porter's playmaking and offense actually affects the whole team or not. I mean, I know it doesn't say it on the back of the card, but again, maybe it's an error and it actually does affect the whole team. Mikey Mike, what is up? Homesick from work today. Do you like Supercard better? I haven't joined yet, but been seeing a lot of buzz on Discord. Man, I love Supercard. I mean, I'll be honest, like, of course I love basketball. I'm really not too interested in wrestling all that much. I love basketball. I love the sport of basketball. I love the game of basketball. But Supercard's by far a better game. Like, hands down. Like, it's not even a comparison. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I'm not even interested that much in wrestling, and I'm solely invested into the game. I play it that much, and I don't even like wrestling just because it's a good game. Which makes it even more puzzling because it's made by the same developer. That's why it's more puzzling to me on why they get so much love and 2K doesn't. Warriors, what is going on, dude? Pulled Andre Drummond, elite from the event. Awesome. Looked in my deck and it wasn't there. Oh my gosh. You are the second person that has said that, Warriors. You are the second person. Somebody in the chat actually said the exact same thing, that they pulled an elite, or maybe it was 2 epic primes. They pulled 2 epic primes in a row and then went to the inventory or went to their stuff, and neither one of them were there. You're the second person that has said that. So you'll guess y'all have to join up? I mean, I would. If you like card games and you like grinding, I would do it regardless if you're interested in actually wrestling or not. Because God, I keep forgetting. I keep taking off the grit for some reason. Even if you're not interested, just because the card designs are so cool, the events are so cool, the team events are really fun. Like, they have it coordinated to where you actually work as a team instead of as an individual. Just everything they do in the game is fun. Like, I like how you actually have to do something to the cards in order to make them better, and you have the option to do that or not. You don't have to do it. You can just straight dupe them up if you want to. Or you can make them better before you dupe them up. I mean, there's just lots of things that are a lot more in-depth. There's many levels to the game, as opposed to just being... Oh my gosh, that was the one too. It activated and we didn't check. When is Star Tier coming out? I think it's going to come out after this next Gauntlet, but people have said... People have said that, or okay, not people, but somebody mentioned in the chat earlier that they thought about dropping it on Friday. But you know, me personally, if I checked back on their old Twitter page from last year and did, I guess, the time span from when the game launched to when Star came out last year, and if it follows the same pattern, it won't be till the Gauntlet, the next Gauntlet. So a week from Monday. Not this coming Monday when Rivals clash, but the next Monday after that, after the Gauntlet. So like 10 days or something like that. Oh wait, today's Wednesday. So 12 days. Just finished Big Z. God dang, you are booking it. Cat Daddy got some explaining to do. I don't know, man. I don't know what it is, their theory on it. They've never explained it. What time is Refresh Eastern? I mean, it's 5 o'clock for me on Central Time, so that would be 6 o'clock for you. Do you find that Supercard is less of a grind? Honestly, it is more of a grind. It is definitely more of a grind if you want to do all of the things that you want to do. If you treat that game the same that you treat this game, like getting event cards, getting the best cards of the tier, doing all of the things that you can do in the game, it is definitely more of a grind, just because there are not only more things to do and more features of the game, but there are more cards. There's more cards to collect. And when you get the dupes, you actually have to do things to the cards before you dupe them. So it is definitely more of a grind. I mean, there's things to do 24/7 in the actual game. Yeah, I would send in. Did you take a? I suppose you probably didn't take a picture of it. Do you take pictures of your resets? Because like me, I take pictures of all my resets. So if I get a reset and it doesn't give it to me, I'll at least have proof that I got the reset. You know, because I got, like, especially being on my computer right now, I have not only my stream up and my all of this stuff up. If it didn't work on me, I would have, you know, proof of it. You can check refresh time by going to your daily challenges. Yep. Just go to your daily challenges and then did we finish this already? I don't think I have any more epics to train. Oh, I do have a couple. And he's a pro too. He's a pro. What console do I play on? I actually play on everything. Well, okay, not Nintendo stuff. I play on the PlayStation, I play on the Xbox, and I play on PC. So I have games and accounts and usernames and certain things on those three: PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Hot streaks disappearing as well. I mean, honestly, besides for some waiting on network stuff, I actually haven't noticed anything disappearing, any points disappearing. People have said points have disappeared. People have said cards have disappeared, but I haven't pulled anything from I haven't pulled anything good on as far as cards go to be able to tell. Everything that I've pulled, I've deleted. We've pulled a couple epics, but other than that, we haven't pulled anything. No epic primes, no elites. My friend said the app crashed. He went back in and they took away his first card he earned, reset his points to 0. Wow. Dude, they must be having some serious server issues. I don't know, man. And this is not the time to have server issues, especially being that they have cards that people would actually grind for and that people want. Here is another piece of the catalog done. And it's a historic card, so that's cool. What games do I usually play on the PlayStation? Well, let's see. I have Rainbow Six. I have MLB The Show. I got Destiny 1, Destiny 2, Injustice. Did I say that one already? Dead or Alive. Black Ops 3. Let's see. I think that's all. I have NBA 2K, but last year's version. I usually played 2K on the PlayStation, but I didn't buy this year's. But I think that's all the ones I have actually downloaded or actually playable. I have some in my vault, I guess, that I could re-download, but I don't remember which ones I got. Just got a foil Klay Thompson. That's awesome, man. It is now the second person that we had a foil Chris Paul pulled earlier today. Not us, but by somebody in the chat. Epic Prime Spinner. Should I upgrade to Elite? I mean, John, if I wasn't on stream, I wouldn't have done it. So, to me, I know there are people pulling these foil cards on Elite Spinners. I just don't ever seem to have that luck. I just don't ever seem to have that luck, man. Eventually you will get an elite card. I mean, you pull enough, you spin enough elites, you will get an elite spinner or an elite card eventually. You'll probably even get a foil eventually. But at what cost? Is an elite card worth 400 credits to you? That is the question. Because at 400 credits, you got to think that that is 1 in every 16. And, you know, I'm about 1 in every 15 or something like that. So approximately an elite card will cost me 400 credits. Is that worth it to you? And to me, it's not worth it. So that was his epic card, right? His is an epic. I know I mean I know the feeling that when you leave it without upgrading and you pull the cards and you're like, man, I should have did that, or I should have got a spinner or something. I pulled the card and I should have got a spinner and stuff. And I don't know. Like I've done about 100 elite spinners. Okay, I've done a lot of them. And I've probably only pulled a couple. I mean, not very many elites. Not very many elites at all. 3, 4 out of 100 spinners. I mean, that's just not worth the credits to me. If I pulled more, you know, it'd be different. But I just don't have that good of luck, I guess. Has a video to stop it on the best luck to get. I mean, like people do that. Look, man, there are lots of people that say stop it on this and you get the best card. Honestly, dude, I don't think that works. Because look, if that worked, it's not hard to stop it on a certain point. And if you had 100 spinners, you would have people getting 100 elite cards because there's 2 elites on the spinner, on the elite spinner. And that gives you a huge buffer to stop the spinner at a right time. And you don't pull elites every single time. It just doesn't happen. And if it was consistent in which, hey, you stop it here, you're going to get an elite spinner, you would have people that have 100 elites. Well, I'm sure it worked because eventually you're going to get an elite. But I promise you, you do that every single time. You try to stop it at the exact same spot every single time. It's not hard to do. Do it every single time. You do 10 of them in a row. I guarantee you, you're going to find the results of where it ends up very different. Some of them might land on the elites. Some of them might land on the support. Some of them might land on the other cards and stuff like that. I mean, my personal opinion is that if you stopped it on the exact same spot every single time, if that actually worked, you would have people having 10, 20, 30, 40 elite cards in their deck and people pulling those from spinners, and people just don't. They don't do it. But you'll still get elites sometimes. I think we only might have time for a couple more. We're almost at 2 hours already. This 2 hours went by quick, and it stopped raining outside, so that's even nice. Maybe it'll dry up before we actually go out trick-or-treating. Oh, I need to pay attention to the actual card this time. Made it to the stream before it ended. Well, welcome, man. Welcome. Hopefully you are grinding and getting all of your points. We're going to have everybody on the team. Are we going to have everybody on the team finish? I got to remember to check. Hopefully we pull him. Epic Prime Isaiah Thomas. Phoenix didn't start yet? Alright. Alright. Well, thanks for letting me know. Is he the only one? It's impossible. I mean, it's impossible to get the top tier rewards in this event anyway. So I think the rewards for this event, I mean, they still don't even have that fixed. Like, that's so frustrating that there are so many things in this game that need to be fixed. So the rewards, I believe, at least for the last gauntlet, was all the way up to 25,000 points, or 20,000 or something like that. And you can't get all of the rewards. You can't get all of the rewards in the Flash Gauntlet. Like, they need to change it. They need to change it in which they make the top tier the best. Tony, if it says ads unavailable, that means that you have not, it means you used all 20 ads already. And you got to wait for the system to refresh. You might have used them on either 2v2 or something like that. Just look at your, go look in your ticket store. And when your objectives or whatever, whenever those reset, that is going to be when you get new game nights. Just depending on what time zone you're in and stuff. For me, if you're in Central Time, it resets at 5 a.m. Definitely pretty quick, using all 20 of them already. That's awesome, dude. Already got the grind on. That's pretty good. Just subbed, by the way. Keep up the good work. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thank you for coming out. If you haven't checked already, or if you haven't seen it, in our description, or in my description, we do have a link to our Discord channel. Feel free to go down there, check out the Discord, go join it up, and it's a lot of fun over there. Talk about the game, post pictures, team chat stuff, everything you could want. At least I pulled an Elite Valanciunas during the event. That's awesome. I have him duped up already. Oh, we got another one. Daniel as well, man. Thank you for the sub, too. Appreciate that. I mean, if you just missed the whole thing, like I said, in the description, go check out that Discord. But I appreciate the sub, man. Thank you for the support. I just got the Epic Prime one. I'm trying to get the Elite. Awesome. You think you're going to finish the whole thing? No doubt. I will definitely finish it. I mean, I get every single event card. The Flash Gauntlet, or the Flash events, I don't necessarily do to the max every single time. But every single event, I get the event card, and at least for this one, since it's an autumn card and since they are elite cards, I'm for sure gonna finish it. He's still tripping on the porter, not giving the team anything. I keep forgetting. God, I keep forgetting to check. I mean, I know it says that on the back, but I just want to be sure if we click it and it activates that it really doesn't. But that is not cool. That is not cool. They need to fix that for sure. Derek, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, dude. You grinding this event out, getting those Halloween cards? Those scary, scary Halloween cards. This event and packs the only way to get autumn cards, yes. Unless, of course, they give out a freebie. I mean, they did give the freebie pack. So we already had one, which was the Epic Prime. So we already had one. But yeah, that's the only way to get them. You just checked and he doesn't, dude. That's dumb. That is dumb. They need to fix that. Like, how can you... Like, how can you mess that up? Like, how can you mess that up? They just, like I said, they have no quality control over there. None. They just have one guy probably in charge of just making the pictures and doing all that stuff and put it in there, and they don't check anything. They just put it in there. Yeah, even though the cards look ugly, I know. I hate the cards. Absolutely ridiculous to make an entire card based on a plastic face mask. Absolutely ridiculous. And it would almost be I guess maybe understandable if they made the card like a Halloween card instead of Thanksgiving. Like, what sense does it make to make a Thanksgiving card, because that is Thanksgiving colors, the leaves, all of that stuff for Thanksgiving, and then have them all with face masks to put out on Halloween? Like, did they really not plan this whatsoever? Like, did they really not think this through? I mean, I appreciate being able to get the autumn cards. I do. I appreciate having something different and having better cards, because, you know, it's cool to get cards that you can't get on the draft board. That's all great and everything, and that's awesome. But my God, dude, like, who works over there that makes these stupid, stupid decisions and doesn't even think about what it is they're actually doing? It just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I totally get, you know, let's put out an event for Halloween. That's awesome. Let's do it. But the card's for Thanksgiving, bro. It's a Thanksgiving themed card. The entire theme is really based on Embiid's mask. I mean, it's the only one that really looks good. I mean, I don't think I've seen his, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, right? Richard Hamilton should be the event card. Or they should make a event card, because he's definitely the dude that I always remember of having that plastic face mask. With star tier coming out, does that mean star level cards? Yeah, I mean, when star tier comes out, obviously with the autumn cards and the rookie cards and throwback Thursdays, all those will come out star tier as well. And you would think that every other version of every other type of card, you know, all of that will be star as well. Let's see. 17-17. And doesn't work. Okay, well, I just definitely confirmed it myself. Yeah, definitely doesn't work. That's so disappointing. How can you make an event card that doesn't even work for the whole team? I swear, they need to hire me. They need to hire me and let me be the quality control guy. Let me make sure all of this is up and running right before you introduce it to the game. I believe the next event gauntlet will have the new tier. Yeah, me too. I mean, like I said, following the same timeline that Twitter had from last year. From the time they released the app last year to the time that the star tier came out last year. If you follow that same time frame, it should be a week from Monday, so 12 days from now. We should see a new one. But of course, with them, anything can happen. I mean, you never know. You never know. I mean, for all we know, they could drop the star tier 2 days before the gauntlet, and then make the gauntlet star tier, and then put out a special promotion on packs that have star cards in them, so you can do the gauntlet. Expect the unexpected. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Isn't that the phrase, I guess? I think something like that. You're giving them ideas. I know, dude. I know. And you know what's even crazier is that people have dropped the idea to me that, you know, have said to me, hey, they probably don't put in as much effort and as much time and as much resources and all of this stuff into 2K because Supercard does so much better, right? And I mean, in a sense, maybe I can understand that, but in the same sense, we'll just hire more people type of thing. You know, you have a system that works. Why not implement it to the other game to make that game just as good? But what's interesting is that the entire time that I've been playing Supercard, I've only been playing Supercard like 5 months, and it's by far a superior game. I have never once felt the need to spend money on the game. Like, I've never spent money on the actual game of Supercard because there's not only so many things to do and so many like events and so many different cards and so many different opportunities for you to get good cards. Like, I've never felt the need to spend money. And this game, I have to spend money. Otherwise, I can't do the things that I do. So, not only is it a better game, but it's cheaper for me to play that game than it is for me to play this game, which seems odd. Play Supercard. I do play Supercard. I play it all the time. I play it every day, man. Every day. Matter of fact, I was up till 3 o'clock in the morning last night playing Supercard, grinding out my money in the bank, trying to get those cards. Yeah, the new free pro, Sam, they last year, I think it was only, I don't think they did it for star tier. I think they did it for icon tier and superstar tier. I think they did it for I remember 2 of them. Superstar, I know for sure they did the free pro, And I can't remember if it was either Star or Icon that they did a free pro with. But I know they did it at least twice last year. They didn't do it for every single tier, but they did it for at least 2 of them. So if they are going to give out a free pro, then you know 100% that a new tier is coming out, like literally right when that free pro ends. Have I done the Last Man Standing event yet? I have done the Last Man Standing for sure. I have done it a few times. I've never gotten an event card. I think most of the time my problem is being that I was, have always been fairly new. I mean, I started from scratch, from nothing like 4 months ago, right? And so the whole time I've been playing, I've been trying to catch up, which means I have never had the time to balance a deck out like you need in Last Man Standing. And so since I'm increasing my tiers so fast, that Last Man Standing has always been a really hard event for me to play because I've never had a balanced deck, just because I'm increasing my tiers so much. Now, on the other hand, I mean, I'm Goliath++. I'm really close to Super SummerSlam 18. And so my deck is pretty decently balanced. And not completely, it's not all the same tier, but it's all 2 tiers only. And so I think that I might do a little bit better. Did I hear about Season 5 new tiers? I have heard of the tiers. I haven't seen if they actually release like the names or like what they look like or any teases of the tiers yet. But I've seen all the notes and stuff that they've put out. So there's a free pro coming with the star tier. Well, like I said, last year they gave out free pros before the new tiers like twice. They didn't do it for every single tier. Like last year we had Star, Superstar, Icon, Legend. And 2 of those tiers they gave out free pros right before the new tier dropped. I know they did it for Superstar last year, and there was another tier that they did it for. I can't remember which one it was. So we might or we might not get one. But last year we got a couple of them. So not quite sure if they're going to do it again this year or not. $46 away from 2,000 games. Awesome, dude. That won't take long at all. I mean, you could jump on Quick Game and get all those games done pretty quick. Tiers at Shattered, Neon, and Gothic. Do they have pictures? Have there been pictures posted on Twitter or anything? I would definitely like to see some of those, for sure. Oh, and we got I just saw that we got another new sub, 33. I'm not sure what that last part is, but thank you for the sub. Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you for the support. Again, in the description, we do have a link to our Discord channel. Feel free to go join that. It's a lot of fun. But thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. We only have a couple more game nights to go for today. They haven't released any new pictures of the cards yet. All right. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, we still got some time. in order for it to come out. I mean, there's still, what, like 3 weeks left or something like that? Just pulled a Clay. Awesome. I don't think I have any of him yet. I don't think I have a Clay Elite. I have a Steph Curry, but no Clay. No Clay, I don't think. Maybe I have his regular one. I don't know. I have quite a few Elite singles. Might be around the 14th. Well, I'm sure, obviously, getting like a week away, you know, whenever we get that close, we're going to start seeing a lot more, you know, news things. So, I mean, I'm excited, dude. I'm definitely excited. I'm going to try to do some, now that I have been getting close to getting my deck caught up. I want to try to be in SummerSlam before the new tier comes out, before the new season comes out. That way I could be pulling those cards every draft board. But I'm going to try to do some more streams. You know, try to do some more videos and more stuff for Supercard once Season 5 drops. More live streams during events type thing. Do I spend money on the flash events or just the weekend events? I mean, anytime I do a stream that has refreshes, I spend money regardless. Just because I don't want to do game nights or watch ads and stuff to make everybody in the stream watch ads. But on the flash events, I don't spend money if I don't stream. And I'll just get as far as I can. But for this particular one, in order to get these Dennis Rodmans, I am definitely going to spend money if I have to. Or spend more if I have to. I don't think I'll have to spend any more money, because I just put in 600 credits, just $5 before we started. And so I'm quite a bit ahead. It should be close to the Ilgauskas by the time, you know, we should be doing all right. I mean, we should be okay. As long as we hit those refreshes. But today for sure. Normally, no. Weekends, yes. Alright, this is going to be the last refresh for the day. And then we will be out. Got to get ready for Halloween. Hopefully try to use all 20 of my refreshes before I go out tonight. That way I'm not stressing trying to get it all done when I get home. Still can't believe we didn't pull an elite. I mean, we pulled lots of, let me actually let me count this. Wow. We have pulled 38. We have done 38 resets today. $38 resets and 20. I think I just count. I did it really quick, but 26 rares, something like that. 28 rares maybe. So that was a lot. That is an absolute ton of rares. We picked up two epics. And like 5 ultra rares, 6 ultra rares, and then the rest just regular rares. being that I didn't get an elite last stream and all of Sunday for the last event, I thought I would definitely hit one today, or at least during the stream. Marvel just pulled a Rudy Gobert. That'd be an awesome event card if we didn't already have two centers. That would have been a good defensive event card. Would have been one that we needed. Ending at the same time you ran out of refreshes. Awesome. Perfect timing then. Oh, just curious in the chat. Has anybody in the chat have ever seen a premiere video on YouTube yet? Has anybody in the chat seen any of that? Because I thought about doing that idea. If you don't know what YouTube Premiere is, I'll explain it here in a second. But has anybody in the chat actually gone to or seen a Premiere video as it was live? Wonder saw one. Okay, so for those of you that has seen one, if it's just you that have seen it, did you like it and did you enjoy it? Did you like that the chat was there? They had the countdown. I guess maybe if the creator or the person that posted the video was there as well and talking in the chat and stuff, did you like that better than actually watching the video just randomly by yourself? Do you think it's worth doing is almost what I'm getting to. Actually, we got 50 seconds for the next game night, so we'll wait and do one more game night after this 1 minute is up. I only like it for videos that are long and has many viewers. Okay. I can definitely understand that. How many viewers is a lot? Or how many viewers to you is many? Brushy, what's up, dude? Man, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Caught right at the very end. We are just waiting on one more game night, and then we are going to close out for this Halloween. You'd say over 500. Well, I'm definitely not going to get 500 viewers on a premiere. Because I thought about doing it. I thought that maybe it would be fun to do a premiere video. But I would say max, even if I like hyped it up, I guess, for the previous day and told chat, told Twitter, told Discord, told anybody like that, I think maybe I would get max 50 people there. Not saying I'm not going to do it anyway, but definitely wouldn't come close to 500. There's only been 1 or 2 times, well, maybe more than that, maybe 3 or 4 times ever in my life that I've been over 100 viewers during a stream. And that obviously wasn't with this game. I don't get near as many as I get with Injustice. I mean, when I did Injustice, I had streams where I was close to 150 viewers, some streams. I got some Injustice videos that have like 20,000 plus views, and so like with those, maybe I like if it was still, I mean, it's not that the game still isn't around, I just don't do videos on it anymore just because I got tired of it. I did so much and I grinded it so much that it was hard to keep up, or hard to stay motivated with doing it. But maybe it'd be worth doing. Maybe it'd be worth just giving it a shot. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I mean, don't really have anything to lose, I guess. So, maybe worth a try. Maybe worth a try. Jaden, goodness, man. Bro, you are like got your finger on super speed. When you get the Rodman, you will be doing +7 still. I'm gonna try the +7s, Adam. Like I said, it is gonna depend on how difficult it is, whether or not it's the same level or the same deck tier as it is in the regular events. If it's the same exact one as, say, the second event card of the Gauntlet, then I might not be able to do the +7s. I have enough elites to be able to do it, but the last tier, the +7s, every single card is a maxed out elite pro. So I might have to do the +5s. But if the deck is a little bit worse, or maybe like the first event card, then I'm definitely going to be able to do the +7s. Let me get one more pull. Let's get one more pull for the chat. Come on. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted, Cat Daddy. Alright. What's the difference anyway? I watched one today. You talking about the premiere? Is that what you're referring to, Sam? If you don't know what I totally forgot I didn't explain what a premiere was. So what a premiere is so what I would do is make a video like I normally make a video. And I would upload the video like I normally would upload a video. But instead of the video just being available the second I upload, what happens is I schedule a time for it to upload. So say I want to upload a video today, and I know I'm going to upload it. I'm going to put a schedule on there at 3 o'clock, which is in an hour and a half. And so instead of uploading it, I would put a schedule at 3 o'clock, and you would get an alert saying YouTube Premiere is premiering a video at 3 o'clock by me. It'll have a thumbnail and all of that stuff. You'll be able to see it. You just won't be able to play it. And right before, I think an hour before it's either 30 minutes or an hour or 30 minutes before the video actually starts, you'll be able to go into the chat room just like a regular live stream. So it's still a regular video, but they'll have a chat for everybody to come in there and wait for the video to start. And everybody will be able to chat just like you're doing now. And then there'll be a countdown on the screen once you get to like 10 minutes or 5 minutes or something like that. There'll be a timer on the screen where the video is, and it'll be counting down the time. And then right at 3 o'clock, I'm in there in chat with you. Everybody else that is waiting for the video to start is in chat, and everybody's talking, whatever. And then the countdown goes, and the video will play just like a regular video. And then it'll stay uploaded. And so that's what they have for YouTube premieres. It's like a new thing, I guess. I don't know how new it is, but I've actually never seen one. That is what is supposed to happen when you do YouTube premiere. How well it works and all of that stuff, and if it's any good, I do not know, because I have never seen anybody's YouTube premiere. But I thought it might be fun to do for a video, to schedule one. And what I would do is go into Discord and say, guys, YouTube premiere this time. You should get notifications telling you when the premiere starts, and you get another notification when it's live. Just something, I guess, new and fun, maybe, that to give a shot, to do something a little bit different, right? I think those type of videos would be really cool for like reaction videos or something like that. what's the actual benefit? Well, the benefit is the interaction. I mean, does it actually benefit the content creator to do it? I don't know. Does it actually go to, say, like when you do YouTube premieres, does it actually go to a different recommended playlist? Does it go to somebody else's feed more frequent? I'm really not sure. When it's live, does it go to different... does it jump up on the playlist or recommended playlist for people that are not subbed to you? I don't know. But as far as like the interaction goes, it's just something different that, you know, the content creator, I guess, could interact with the YouTube audience to make it, you know, a little bit more fun instead of just uploading a video. But I don't know, Sam. I don't know if it actually benefits anybody. But anyway, on that note, I might try it sometime. I just was curious if anybody has seen one and if they actually have done it before. And I might try it just to see how it works, just to see if it's something worth doing again. But I would need some type of video that was fun and entertaining to actually watch, like maybe some sort of reaction video, some sort of something like that that is different type of thing. Or maybe like when Star Tier releases, if for some reason I get like a notification before anybody else, you know, that would be awesome. Maybe Cat Daddy, send me some preview pictures. If you're watching this stream, man, send me some preview pictures so I can make a video and get it out before everybody else. That would be awesome. But of course, that's not going to happen. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for the video. Happy Halloween to everybody. Thank you, everybody that came out. Of course, appreciate the new subs. Definitely appreciate Chicken Nugget dropping that $2. Holden, Daniel, and 33 for the new subs. I hope y'all can get all of these cards, at least make it as far into this gauntlet as you possibly can. And hopefully we get some elite pulls. Hopefully we get some elite stuff. I will see y'all very soon. Happy Halloween. Stay safe tonight. Don't get in any trouble. Don't go out there and get arrested. Of course, maybe cause a little trouble. Just don't get caught. And we'll drop the video, I guess, on, what is it, Friday or Thursday, whenever we have the preview for the next Rivals Clash. I will talk to y'all then, or see me in Discord. Y'all take it easy. Thanks for coming out, guys. I'm out. Peace.